YouTube, it's Pickle here, and I am doing a January update. I probably should have done some weekly updates, but I've been busy. I haven't had a chance to record any of this. So since this is January 31st, end of a miserable winter month, I've decided I really had to make this. So I want to start out by saying that January has been very successful in my execution of a lifestyle change. I don't like the term diet because when you're on a diet you can lose weight, but then when you're off the diet, what happens? You yo-yo and the weight comes back. And we don't want that. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to execute a lifestyle change. And the change that I've tried to initiate is a 12-step program. And we've talked about that before, and how I wanted to introduce step one. Now, 12-step philosophy has been around for a long time, and it's really helped hundreds of thousands of people for various reasons that they needed help with. Mine is compulsive overeating. I'm a compulsive overeater. And step one in a 12-step program asks you to admit that. So step one, for the sake of this video, is going to be we admitted that we were powerless over compulsive overeating and that our lives had become unmanageable. And again, whatever that problem that you can't overcome with willpower is, a 12-step program can help you with that. And in my case, I'm a compulsive overeater. Now let's review that for a second. Admitted we were powerless over compulsive eating and that our lives had become unmanageable. Nobody wants to admit they're powerless over anything. But yet, in truth, if I wasn't powerless over compulsive overeating, would I be, over 300 pounds now? And the answer is no, I wouldn't be. If my life hadn't become unmanageable, would I be able to walk up a flight of stairs without being winded? Well, sure I would. But it's not that way. Eating has dominated my thoughts, for my whole adult life. And, letting self-will run riot, I've ended up being as heavy as I am. So what I need to do is work on that. And for me, diets have never worked, and I don't have the willpower for it. Now, the success I've seen just this month in the 4 weeks since we started this, I've lost 22 pounds. That's 20% of my ultimate goal. And since January, 1 month down is 8% of a year, I'm actually, well ahead of my goal of losing 1/3 of my entire body weight. So 22 pounds is quite an accomplishment over 4 weeks. That's over 5 pounds a week, which I don't know. I don't want to keep that rate up. It's just I haven't done anything for such a long period of time that I expected that when I first started out there would be a fairly large drop, and then I'll plateau at some point. I'm anticipating that. But like I said, I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything for the longest time, and now I'm trying to do the next right thing. I've mentioned that before. What does that mean? Well, there's been a couple of nights in January where I come home and I more hungry than normal. I've overeaten. Now, it's a setback. The next day to do the next right thing would be to just pick up where I left off and don't have regrets about it. I can't change the past. We can't change the past. And I'm not going to let regret eat me up over that. I'm just going to continue to do the next right thing. Moderation for breakfast, not eating plates of cookies at work. And trust me, there's been opportunities there. It's tough where I work. It's an eating office. But, working these steps, it's going to help me. Like I said, I wanted to make an update. I'm happy with my progress so far. and let's keep it up. Hopefully we can encourage one another with this. Originally I made the channel so that I would have a video accountability, and that's worked for me. There's been times when they put out a box of donuts or something, and I'll remind myself, Buddha Pickle, you're going to have to film this, and you don't want to, have a total failure. You want to have, some success here, and it's accountability. It encourages me. Now maybe, somewhere along the way I can encourage somebody else through my success. And again, I'm not starving myself. I'm not skipping meals. I'm doing this in a healthy manner. But I'm being responsible about my choices. I don't snack on processed foods. There's no Twinkies in my life. Unfortunately, and this is one of the setbacks, is there's been a couple of slices of pecan pie. I love pecan pie, but if you're going to do that, man, you got to cut that pie into eighths or tenths and really slow it down. I would get a pie and I'd cut it into quarters, and one half would be one night, one half would be the next night. Can't be doing that. Just can't be doing that. That's why I was 300 plus pounds. So, another thing I'm doing is I have the choice of taking the elevator to get to my floor at work or taking the stairs. I've been taking the stairs. Not all the time, but most of the time. I go to a store and I used to just get in and get out. Now I'll do a lap around the store. Nothing excessive, nothing crazy. But it's that little extra effort that's going to add up over the course of a year that's going to lead to success. Never forget, it's going to be a long process. We're in a marathon here, not a sprint. And already I'm encouraged by the fact that I'm not as winded as I used to be when I would do a flight of stairs. Long way to go. A long way to go before I could consider myself healthy. But I am encouraged with the success that I've had, and I trust, like I said, that this program is going to work for me. So I've already worked step one. It's a yes answer for me. Step one should be a yes or no question. Am I powerless over compulsive eating, and had my life become unmanageable? Yes, it had. So what do I do from that? Well, you need to move on to step two, and I don't really want to address that in this video. I just wanted to make an update. Like I said, it's the end of the month, and I feel really guilty about not posting sooner. But I am encouraged that I can come to you and say that I've had some success. 22 pounds is quite a bit, 20% of my ultimate goal. And like I said, I already feel better. I want to be able to, make a video and then compare it to the introduction video. I'm going to leave that up so that, there's a before and after. So maybe you've seen some changes already. I don't know. I haven't. But like I said, I do feel better. And it's just a great thing, And hopefully, like I said, I can be an encouragement to you, and maybe someday you can be an encouragement to me through comments. And hey, if you like the videos, subscribe, give me a like. I'm not out for the popularity. Again, this was an accountability issue for me. So with that, I'm going to say for the end of January, it's Buddha Pickle signing off. And have a great February and a successful February. And I will see you soon. Have a good day.